glad that you're here. Your angels brought you here, right? My name's Elizabeth Harper from Still With Love and IntuitiveSoulCircle.com. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So what I'd love for you to do is place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. We're using fairy cards. Of course, I always like to match what I'm choosing for some reason. So we'll shuffle those in a moment. What I want to make sure is that you have your Healing with the Angels mini course. And there's 3 things that your angels want you to know. And there's a wonderful meditation to support you on your healing journey. I've had incredible feedback about the healing course, so make sure you have it. There's a link in the description. It's free, so you can just sign up, get the free course, and you'll also get my weekly love letter. Sometimes it's twice a week. All right. Angels and fairies, winged beings, all connect together, right? So let's get back to this message that will support you at this time. I'm seeing lots of sparkles right there now. I love when that happens. Okay, so we are focusing on what our angels want to tell us. What do your angels want to share with you at this time? I'm going to choose a card for all of us, and then we'll get to the numbered ones. So the first one for all of us is Believe in Magic. Isn't that a song again? Do we keep coming up with songs? I love that. Open your eyes to see the magic that's all around in nature. You know, because the fairies really connect to nature, elementals, the elements, fire, earth, air, water, right? Ether, that vibration that is within us, that really connects us to nature. The fairy of the Northern Lights says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Isn't that the truth? So this vibration, when you look at that, I love the colors. We've got turquoise and kind of a violet and a deep blue in there. They're high vibrational colors, only from the perspective of, you know, looking at our chakras, the throat and the third eye and the crown, and that space between the heart and the throat. These are all the colors that are in this card. So when I think of magic, what's happening here is your angels are saying, watch for the magic in your life, but also maybe watch for the magic that is in nature that you don't see on a physical level, that you might be aware of and conscious of on another level. So you could communicate with plants and trees and the flowers and the grass, etc., with crystals. It's all part of nature, isn't it? With the air, with the clouds, with the weather, with everything. It's connecting and communicating and seeing the magic that is there. And really appreciating all of these blessings that are in your life that nature brings to us. So just for a moment, place your hand or hands over your heart, close your eyes, and just give gratitude for nature. Give gratitude to the earth, to the sky, to the clouds, to the air. Because we're breathing that air all the time. We need it, right? That's an element. That's nature. We have our feet on the earth, and our bodies are of the earth. So we're grateful for that. We're grateful for inspiration and the fire and the heat and the warmth of the sun. This beautiful physical body of a great spirit. And we're grateful for the waters that flow on the earth and the water that is within us. We need that water. We need that connection. Being grateful for the messages that we receive from our angels, from our guides, from nature, from the animals, beautiful animal spirits. There is so much to be grateful for, isn't there? So much. So make an intention to maybe every day think of at least one thing that you're grateful for that nature brings to you. And when you do that, it starts to open your heart up. It starts to shift something in your life. and you really embrace all the blessings that you have, because you start to have a realization of how much there is to be grateful for. It's all magical, just like you. What you'll find is that you're being grateful for everything that is outside of you, that is supporting you, and that gratitude is also reflected within you. So you're grateful for everything that is you. I love that. Okay. Number one. Number one is right there. Number one is Magical Gateway. This card keeps on coming up. So this is a new door opening up for you. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. It really does, doesn't it? You know, when you think about it, that's where our fear often comes from, that we don't know what's ahead of us, and so we're afraid of it. But then when we get there, it's okay. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are in this new venture. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. So look at that card. Opening up a new door. Ask your angels now, what new door is there for me to open? What opportunity is there for me? What do I need to embrace? What do I need to welcome into my life? What am I ready to let go of? What am I ready to step into? You know, when you ask questions, you receive the answers. You might not receive them immediately, but they filter through because you've put that question out there. When you put a question out there, the answer comes, but you don't always like the answer. So sometimes you reject the answer and say, I didn't get an answer, but it was there. We didn't like it. When I was younger, I still do have tons of tarot cards, and I would ask a question and I'd take my cards and look at them, and if I didn't like the answer, I'd go to a different deck and ask the same question, and invariably I would get the same answer, and I would do this with numerous different decks, get the same answer. So it was just, you know, sometimes we don't want that answer. We ask and we don't always want the answer, so it can bypass us. Sometimes we're just not ready for the answer. But I feel with this that your angels are saying there is a new door that is opening up for you. Be prepared to ask the question and receive the answer. Ask the angels to help you to be open to this new door, to be open to this new opportunity, to be open to letting go of what no longer serves you, of what has served you until this point, and you can have gratitude for that and release it. So that you can walk through this door. And the word that's coming to me is unfettered, which is not a word I use. So it's coming from spirit, it's coming from the angels. Unfettered, walk through this door. Are you ready? What would that door look like for you? What is that new door for you? What opportunity do you want? Ask for that. So maybe you don't have to wait for the new door. You can just ask, this is what I want. And sometimes when you want something, it can come in stages and layers. So you ask for a relationship, and so the next layer, the next level is maybe an invitation to go out somewhere with another friend. So it's not necessarily a new relationship, but there is an opportunity for you to start opening up, going out, meeting new people. It's a start. All right. I love that. Number two is hope. This is such a beautiful card. It's so simple, isn't it? With the rainbow there and the dove. That hope, peace. The rainbow has everything within it, has all the colours within it. So the hope can be on so many different levels to support you. says hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And that's the thing, isn't it? You know, when we look at our lives, sometimes we might think to ourselves, well, there's no hope in that. It's not going to happen. It's never going to work for me. And I was thinking about this the other day, that, you know, sometimes miracles happen and we discount them. We just think, oh, it's a coincidence, you know, or it just, it wasn't really a miracle. And yet it was. And I feel that part of this energy of hope is about saying to your angels, saying to the divine, saying to the source energy that you are a part of, I'm ready for a miracle. It's happened before and it can happen again. And I always have this hope of more miracles coming into my life. So what would hope bring you now? What would hope manifest? How would it manifest in your life? What is hope manifesting in your life right now? So it might be hope for a new job, or hope for a new home, or hope for better health. And your angels are saying, you know, you can hope for it, but also create positive energy around it so that it can be a part of your life. Because it's a two-way street, isn't it? You can hope for something, but then you might be really negative about it, and so it pushes it away. So if you hope for better health, start creating that energy in your life. Start asking, how can I create better health in my life as you hope for this to manifest? What can you do to support it? And your angels are saying, be positive about it. Have positive language, positive thoughts, positive feelings about it. So then that really nurtures the energy of your desire, of your hope. I love that. Number 3. It was right there. Kind of avoided it. Looking at book. This also keeps on coming up. I mean, there are a number of cards in there that don't want to come up, and this one just keeps on cropping up. Looking at book. So this is one of the things that I love to do with the angels, is I love to ask a question and then stand in my room and allow my energy to draw me to one of the books. And I've got books in numerous different places in my room. So I find myself just being drawn to a certain place, and then I'll be drawn to a book, and then I'll flick through the book. Let's do that right now. We'll do that with the fairies book. I flick through the book until I feel that that is where the message is. And the message here is from the hidden depths, and I feel that this is the message. One of the reasons things stay hidden is that they can contain painful memories. This is totally understandable, and if there's been a major trauma in your life, it's important to seek professional help. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. All you need to do is take the first brave step towards wanting to be free from your past. I feel that's the message. Taking the first brave step towards wanting to be free from your past. And that could be a message for me. But if it feels right, it might be a message for you as well. But your angels are also inviting you to go look in a book. So when I was reading that, and I read one of the reasons things stay hidden, it was kind of feeling like, maybe that's it. But then when it got to, remember, you don't have to do this alone. All you need to do is take the first brave step towards wanting to be free from your past. That felt like the right message. It had a ding to it, had a connection for my heart. I felt a light there coming through. So you might feel the same. And the message for you is, go look in a book. Ask a question, look in a book. All right? I love that. And let us know. Come back. Let us know what message came up for you, because that message could also be for us. It could be for me. It could be for somebody else in the community. So share that message with us. Thank you so much, as always, for being here with me, for sharing my messages, my work with your community, with your friends and family. I'm so appreciative of you and your presence in my life. Thank you. Sending you so much love. I'll see you next week.